Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and today we're doing something near and dear to my heart, which is cold smoking. I love doing it. It takes time, takes patience, but it just creates such an awesome product. And today we're doing cheese. I picked cheese because it's pretty straightforward to do. It's not complicated. You can have fun with the different flavors and play with that, because not all cheeses will smoke the same, but that's just trial and error, and that's the fun of it. To get right into it, I've got some Monterey Jack with jalapeno. I've got an extra old white cheddar. I've got a 2-year-old white cheddar, a piece of Asiago, a piece of Gouda, this 5-year-old cheddar, which is for Brian, and I've got some Swiss. And I'm actually trying some feta. I'm going to do a piece of feta. I've never done that. So we're going to get these open onto the smoker. And when we're out there, I'm going to show you what my setup is and how we're doing it. Okay, we're just going to open this. The smoker is actually going. It takes a little bit of time to get it settled down and I guess call it its rhythms. But I will explain that when we're out there and show you exactly what I'm doing. If I can get through all this packaging. So here we have, the cheeses are all open, finally. The feta I'm going to take out separately because I don't want that to mess up anything. But we got this nice selection of cheeses. We're going to throw them on and let it go. Okay, we're outside now. And we're going to load the smoker. So you see all that smoke, and this is one way to tell it is really cold. I can touch the grates. I can touch them and not get burnt. I will actually put a thermometer in after and show you the temperature. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put them on in the same way in here so I kind of remember which one's which. There we go. Now I'm just going to close it up. And let's move to the firebox and show you the magic. We're at the firebox now. What I do, I use some lump charcoal. I'll ignite that and then have the sawdust touching it. So I use the lump charcoal to ignite the sawdust, and once it's going, it's just going to keep going further and further back. It's just where the fuel source is, it's the fire, or let's say the embers are just going to keep going and give you that beautiful smoke. And as you can see, my hand's in here. I can leave it in here for an extended period of time and I'm not going to get burnt because this is cold smoking. I can touch this. I can even touch the inside walls. I'm not going to get burnt because it's just a very, very small heat source. Just enough to get that sawdust smoldering. You don't want flames, you just want it smoldering because you want that beautiful smoke. It's going to go into the cook chamber, touch whatever you're doing in there, and away you go. From experience, cheese is going to take me 3 to 4 hours. So after 3 hours, we'll come back and take a look. But there again, it's quite simple. Takes a little bit of time to get it started in the morning and settled, because once it's going, it's just going to keep going. While I have you guys out here, this is the sawdust I use. It's if I remember right, it's a 3/16 size. Hello, Mr. Blue Jay. This is a maple, oak, and beech blend. It is actually from the US. I will put my link where I buy this locally here in Toronto below. So yeah, this is where the magic comes from, which gives me that beautiful flavor. I bought hickory the same way, but for me the hickory, I don't like the flavor. This gives me a beautiful smoky flavor, and I'm sticking with it. There we go. Those are all my secrets, people. It's like I said, it's not rocket science. It's just fun to do and gives you a great tasting product in the end. Okay, it's just over 3 hours. I haven't peeked. Let's go take a look. See, I can touch that. Not hot. It's got some color on it, but it needs more. It needs more. I'm just gonna let it go. I'll come back in another hour or two and take another look. Almost forgot, I threw the thermometer in. It's been like 5 minutes, and we're gonna just see. Wow, beautiful smoke. I don't know if you can read that. Oh, come on, focus on that. See that? Like 19 degrees or whatever it says. I don't know if you can read that. Yeah, that's the actual temperature inside there. There you go. Cold smoking, people. Welcome back. We are inside now. That was 7 hours. They look fantastic. Yeah, I've still got to learn this smoker. The thing with doing it this way, I can't control the humidity. I can't control the temperature too much, the airflow. You know, this is not a commercial smoker. So I just have to let nature take its course, as they say, and let it go. And it looks good. Now we're gonna taste them. This one I'm not going to because that's Brian's. He gave me that to smoke. Yeah, I'm real okay. I'm gonna. The feta. I don't know. The feta didn't pick up a lot, I don't think. A little bit. Let's try some of this Swiss. Beautiful color. Oh yeah, look at this. I like that. What you should do, I'm just tasting them really quick now. What you should do is after you've smoked them, vacuum pack them and leave them in your fridge for, let's say, 3 or 4 days. Let that smoke just really develop, let it really soak in, and let that flavor build. But you know what, for the first time in the new smoker, I'm very happy. This is good. This is that aged white cheddar. There's definitely something there. It's not crazy heavily smoked. I would have to let it go a lot longer to really let it go, but I think for most people this is probably at a nice level where it enhances the flavor, it doesn't take over. I like that. Let's try this Asiago. I like that. But you can really see, I'm gonna use the top-down camera here. You can really see the grate lines, so you can actually see how much color it actually picked up. Not bad, I like that. I know not all cheeses work. I haven't got that far to tell you which ones do properly and don't, but that's half the fun of experimenting. Gouda. I like that. That's really good. Here's that Monterey Jack. A little bit. You have to remember the smoke is just on the surface, so the bigger something is, the less surface area it has. For something like this to really work, you would have had to take this block and cut it into, let's say, pieces like this, and then let them smoke because you've got much more surface area. Still works though. Anyways, I'm really happy with these. They turned out awesome. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. I'm going to go vacuum pack all these guys off now and then put them back in the fridge and let them chill out for a few days before I actually start eating them. But for the first time doing a proper smoke in the new smoker, A-okay, I love it. Yeah. Show some support, hit that like, hit that subscribe, leave me some comments. If you have any questions about doing this, feel free, leave them below. I will answer them. And like always, happy eating.